Good morning and welcome to Crow Inclined, here today with a daily energetic check-in. I am using the Good Tarot, and our card of focus today is the Two of Water, right? Which is basically the Two of Cups in a traditional deck. It is soulmate connection. Soulmates are really important to us in our life. They come and they go. Some of them, sometimes they stay. They can be someone who comes in momentarily and has wisdom and is gone. It can be someone who stays with you your whole life. It's someone, regardless, it's someone who's really, really important for you right now. Okay? So, with this card in this deck, you partner with one who is in harmony with you. Okay? That's what the Two of Water is about. Together, you explore what is and what might be, knowing that you're there for each other, right? The ultimate support system. Two hearts beat as one, and you take turns replenishing and encouraging one another. You have someone who can bring out the best in you, and you do the same for that other soul, right? We're all expressions of divine love. So this is a card of harmonious partnership. It is a card of loving and lasting relationships. It is heart connections between two souls. It is soulmate connection, okay? Now, yes, this can definitely be a romantic interest, a romantic partner. It can also be a bestie. It can be any kind of relationship, right? It is just one that is really important. And being a soulmate connection, it's already written into the story, into the fabric of your, it's already woven into the fabric of your life. It's already written into your personal story, okay? This is going to happen regardless, whoever this person is, all right? So I have the Wandering Star. We're going to dig into this a little bit here because this is a very, 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 very loving card, okay? There's a lot of love. We are all expressions of divine love, right? So I want to thank everyone so much for being here. I really, really appreciate you, and I hope you're all doing well. I'm honored to be able to bring you these readings. Keep in mind they are timeless and they are general for the collective, okay? Use your discernment. You'll know if it's for you or if it's not, okay? Practice makes perfect. Practice flexing that discernment muscle equals greater intuition, right? Strengthening intuition. All right. So out of the gate, we have the King of Swords. Well, the King of Swords is very logical kind of guy, huh? And change genders as needed. Don't get hung up on gender. Yeah, there's a lot of influence. There's a lot of power with the King of Swords. Strategy, staying in the truth, right? Cutting away to the truth, getting to the truth of the matter. In your energy, you are showing up as the Empress, which is the ultimate cornucopia of abundance, right? Love, abundance, grace, nature, beauty, art, luxury, all those things. She's just oozing with all those things, right? Cornucopia. That is in your energy. So you are definitely feeling the love right now. Now, keep in mind, we have the Seven of Swords. This is about theft and dishonesty. It can be a card of betrayal. Now, this doesn't always mean that somebody else, look at the little ring there. Doesn't always mean that it's someone else did this to you. Maybe you did it to someone else. Maybe you're being dishonest with yourself about something. All right. It's interesting that the nature of is the sword, the King of Swords. And keep in mind, we have sort of this betrayal card coming up. But you're still showing up as the Empress in your energy. You're still very, very, very trying to say? Loving. There's so much to give, right? The abundance is overflowing. And maybe that's part of it. Maybe you've given too much to somebody. Under the King of Swords is the Five of Wands. Yeah, there's competition, debate, and defense. So yeah, maybe you're fighting with your little soulmate connection here. Maybe you guys are not on the same page. Or you're having an internal conflict about them. Yeah, but in your energy, there's the sun. The Empress and the sun. Life giver. You know, sometimes our soulmate connection that comes in, whether it's like I said, a love, a romantic partner, a business partner, a best friend, you know, any of that kind, a mentor, a teacher. I mean, there are different degrees of loving, right? Maybe this is someone who's pushing you. I don't know. I mean, your energy is so amazing. So what is happening here? Maybe you've learned the truth of something with that King of Swords coming up, which is creating this sort of internal debate. Maybe you've lied to yourself about someone. Yeah. You are definitely overburdened. The demands on you are heavy. You are burnout. You are fried. You are tired, right? The great thing about the Ten of Wands is it is an ending. All right, you're going to be able to lay this burden down here really quickly. Your energy is magnificent, but it seems like there's maybe a loving connection around you that might need to go, right? Maybe they've pushed you to go. Yeah. The Eight of Cups. It's walking away. Maybe this loving relationship no longer aligns with you, right? And it came out with the King of Pentacles. So maybe it's someone who offered some sort of security or support system, right? And it's time to move away from that. Wow, this kind of went in a direction I didn't expect. You know, with the Two of Water coming out with such loving energy, it's such a close relationship, but it really feels like this relationship was maybe meant to teach you something a little bit different, right? Like it feels like that you're the giving one in this relationship, and it's time to maybe let that go is what I'm really getting here. Yeah, I didn't really expect this to be a relationship reading. The Eight of Wands, good news, traveling, good news, and more travel. So, yeah, hang in there because there's something incoming really fast for you. Okay, you're definitely going to be walking away from situation. It's going to allow you're learning the truth with the King of Swords and understanding how you sort of maybe have sugar-coated this relationship or made excuses for it, right? That's all changing. That's all changing, right? And you know that because it's in your energy. And so you're just kind of waiting for some sort of news to come in, some information, some communication to come in. It's going to allow you to lay this burden down. Yeah, some loving relationships aren't always light and fun. Some have a very different kind of lesson for us to learn, right? Because this is karmic. With the Two of Water, it's definitely karmic. Yeah, you have a truth coming in. There is full-on clarity and truth, and this is going to require you to make a decision and to change, which you're going to. I don't see that there's any fear or doubt in you whatsoever. It just appears to be sort of the energy around you. So you're pretty solid in who you are. And I think that you're realizing that there are some things that there are some people that you have to walk away from. There are some relationships you believed were loving, and maybe they were at one point, but they're not anymore. It's time to go. And you know that because you have adventure awaiting you, right? This is the Three of Wands. This is moving forward on a plan of how you want your world to look like, right? Maybe you've been living according to somebody else's idea of what the world should look like for some time. And it's time to move away. It's time to get back on track. It's time to realign with how you want your world to look. This is great because there's so much fun and adventure and luck with that card, that Three of Wands. Hi, buddy. My dog. All right, let's go ahead and get one more. Yeah, this sort of went a different direction than I thought it was going to go. Now, this is a very loving relation, or very loving reading. Please don't take it wrong. What I see here more than anything is you acknowledging things around you that are no longer working. There's a solid self-love going on here. It is unwavering, right? You definitely know who you are at a core level, and you're ready to embrace this new adventure. Page of Wands, there's more good news and communication coming, right? Yeah, you're going to have to walk away from something, yeah. But you already know that. It's in your energy. You already know that. And don't worry, this is just part of your evolutionary growth, okay? And here we have the Three of Cups coming out with friendships, joy, and abundance, right? This is your support system. This is a card of celebration. So this is something you're meant to walk away from, and you will be celebrating. At some point, you'll be celebrating, all right? Yeah. Okay. That is your message for today. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you next time.